Hey fellow crafters, today I'm going to do my first hack video, so get ready for 3 crochet hacks. So let's get started. Hack number 1. The first hack is about how to wind a ball of yarn. You may have seen different things online where you start wrapping and wrapping and wrapping, and then you might pull it off your fingers, it's all tight, and then you wrap and wrap and wrap and wrap, but it kind of gets all wadded up and doesn't work well. So I'm going to show you a way that is both fast and holds really well. So instead of just doing it around a couple fingers, the idea is we're going to do a long loop-de-loo, and we're going to do it around 4 fingers. So you're going to start wrapping around 4 fingers, and see, this is going to make a long loop. And then once I slide this off my fingers, instead of just starting to wrap around the middle of it and ending up with a really weird shaped ball, we're going to fold this little guy in half, wrap around that fold, and now our ball of yarn is already starting to look rounder. And then you just keep wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. See, we've only wrapped a little bit of yarn and it's already very nice and round. Hack number 2. This hack is for once you have that ball of yarn finished. So you may have seen things where you wrap it around and then you tuck it under. But if you tuck it under, then you might forget where the tail end is. But if you don't do anything at all, you throw the ball of yarn aside and uh-oh, it's unwinding. What do? Simple hack, bobby pins. Bobby pins are your best friend for everything. So this hack's really simple. You just wrap it around, and when you get to the end, you take your bobby pin, go over the tail of yarn, and slide it on there, and it'll hold the tail end in, and you can find the tail very quickly. See? They didn't unwind. And instead of having to search all over, I know I can just find the bobby pin, pop it out, and there's my tail right there, ready to start crocheting. Hack number 3. For today's third and final hack, we've got one that'll help you count better. Are you tired of counting stitches but don't want your rows to be uneven either? Well, you could go out and buy some stitch counters like these little guys here. Although actually I do want to say I really like these stitch counters. They have been awesome. These are Clover's split ring stitch counters and they're really handy. So if you do want to spend money on a stitch counter, get these. They're actually worth it. I really do like these kind here. But if you don't want to spend the money or you don't have one available, use a bobby pin. These are my little redhead bobby pins. They're awesome. And just go ahead and when you're starting a new row, you can go ahead and slide the bobby pin into your first stitch right at the top. So we'll slide it in, just like that. So that way by the time I get to the second row, I'll see that that's marking the first stitch and I'll know where to end. See, here I am coming to the end of my row, and instead of guessing have I made it all the way across or is that the chain stitch, I just look at my little marker here, do one more in that spot, and pull the bobby pin out. And I can move it up to my next row to work back across and never lose track of where I'm at. So there you have it. You've got your 3 hacks for crochet about how to wind a ball of yarn, about how to keep the ball of yarn from unwinding, and a helpful bobby pin hack to use for stitch counters. Thanks so much for watching this video, you guys, and as always, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe below, and also please comment on these videos and tell me your thoughts or any other ideas for videos or hacks you'd like to know about. And until next time, bye! It's all about balance in life, you know, balancing how much time you spend crocheting, balancing what you eat. Yeah, all about balance.